Yo, welcome back everybody. Welcome in, let's go. Alright, so we're back with another one today. We are reacting to the Dark Downfall of Adam22. So, I'm not gonna say I don't like the guy, but I definitely don't condone what he's into and the type of content that he puts out. Yeah, so that's all I'm gonna say for now. Let's get into it. Hold up. But before we get into it, let's like, subscribe, and then when we get into the middle, as always, we'll drop a comment, because you know we gotta support other creators. Shout out to Celebrity Buzz for the original video. Let's get into it.
Went down on No Jumper's airwaves that shocked millions, obliterated the brand, and turned Adam22 from an underground hip-hop icon into a guy slammed as selling everything for views.
But see, this is my thing too, is like, y'all gotta stop giving out these keys, bro. Y'all gotta stop giving out the keys to the cookout, because, bro, what do you mean he was a hip-hop icon? Like, I'm sorry, like I said, this is my hot take, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of heat from this, because, like I said, homie's got his little fan base or whatever, but I don't think homie was a hip-hop icon at all. I think he just, you know, caught a fucking wave, and then sure enough, like we do all the time, gave up the keys to the cookout again, and this dude just slithered right in. So
you're talking about, yeah, he's been going through the mom, he's been going through the health shit. You talking about the person that raised me, that birthed me, my best friend that died? Oh, just he's been going through the mom.
But are you actually acting like I have some kind of disrespect for your mom when
You're disrespectful as I paid for the first
funeral as soon as it happened just because.
Out of here. Ben Franklin knows who I am. Out of here. He knows who the fuck I am. I'm getting money every day. I said Ben Franklin knows who the fuck I am. Who you calling a bitch though? I'm calling you a bitch.
see, like, look, this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, the first couple clips, like, that's all it is just negativity, bro. That's all it is from this guy. It's just always negativity or like gooning, you know? And like, look at him. He's soft as shit. Nothing even really happened. Like, these dudes are just regular fighting. And this dude's just ready to he's ready to skedaddle. Look at him. Yeah, like I said, not my cup of tea, man.
Adam John Grandmason, aka Adam22, was once the gatekeeper of hip-hop culture. He built No Jumper into a platform that amplified voices nobody else dared to touch. His fearless, boundary-pushing interviews earned him respect from the underground rap scene and mainstream fans alike. At his peak, Adam wasn't just a podcaster, he was a media powerhouse.
But look, you see, this is the type of dudes that he attracts right here. That Crip dude that was on Drewski shit. Like, just like the low vibrational fucking nonsense, do anything for clicks, tattoo on my face, fucking just, you know what I'm saying? Like, just the weirdo shit. Like, and like I said, it's not even about being underground, bro. Like, it's just, there's just certain people, like, you on your Takashi shit, like, you just trying to rage bait and just do anything for clicks, and those are the type of people that he built his platform on. So, like I said, I'm bro, stop it with the bullshit. Like I said, he's another person that just exploited the shit out of y'all,
Holding the keys to the careers of countless artists. But then,
I said what I said.
it all crashed and burned. No Jumper became a chaotic mess, fistfights, toxic arguments, and cruel jabs at the deceased, all thrown on air like bait for clicks.
See? What did I just say? Look at him. Every video. Look. Every video, bro. Like, it's just, I'm not even going to get into that.
Shamelessly turned his private life into a circus, using his wife, Lena the Plug, as a blatant marketing stunt by flaunting their personal life for all to see.
So Box doesn't know I did this. I'm actually gonna...
Yeah, all that, and that too with his wife, bro. I'm not even gonna talk about that, because that's not even my business, man. That shit has nothing to do with me.
Just the beginning. A storm of accusations hit hard, cashing in on the adult industry, exploiting his own wife, getting tangled in crypto scandals, and facing hefty lawsuits.
Nah, no way. What did that just say?
Exploiting his own wife.
I hope that wasn't real, bro. I hope that's just like a AI generated image. Is that a real thing? No way did he try to capitalize on that opportunity like that by making a meme coin, bro. Like I said, super low vibrational energy right now.
Getting tangled in crypto scandals and facing hefty lawsuits. The aftermath was brutal. Fans walked away in disgust. Colleagues cut ties, revenue tanked, and No Jumper went bankrupt. The brand that once defined a culture got buried under a mountain of scandals, leaving Adam, the guy who once ruled the game, a mere shadow, lost in the wreckage he created. So why did Adam22 charge straight into this self-made disaster? Was it a series of reckless fumbles, or a chilling, calculated scheme to manipulate the spotlight masked by years of carefully hidden chaos with secrets nobody's dared to expose until now? Get ready, because what you're about to hear will flip how you see the entertainment industry. This isn't just one man's downfall, it's a raw, unfiltered takedown of a power system built on fame, money, and betrayal. The whole truth, no filter, no cuts, starts right now. After this, you'll never look at No Jumper the same way again.
Did I look down upon to expose that somebody may have been with a trans person?
Yeah, absolutely. I sign NDAs and I take them very seriously, so...
I mean, once she speaks, you can kind of tell that's a... You know? I mean, like I said, I don't judge. You know, that has really, like I said, that has nothing to do with me. But once she speaks, you can kind of tell it's a they, them. But, respectfully, I mean, you look nice.
I think
You didn't get one for I'm guessing?
But again, it's not my cup of tea, gang.
Just air them out. But I feel like, in general, that's kind of a
You pay for
thing.
discretion in this world, okay?
Adam22 kicked off his career as a blogger and a big name in the BMX scene with his brand ON Some Shit, but the real game changer hit when he launched No Jumper in 2011 as a Tumblr blog diving deep into underground hip-hop. By 2015, No Jumper had morphed into a YouTube channel, quickly becoming the spot for interviews with up-and-coming rappers. Adam had a knack for spotting stars like Lil Pump, XXXTentacion, and Lil Peep, artists the mainstream gatekeepers wouldn't touch. His no-filter, in-your-face interview style, blending curiosity with just the right amount of provocation, built him a loyal fan base. At its peak, the YouTube channel racked up 4.59 million subscribers, with 3 million Instagram followers and 1.3 million on Twitter. In a 2017 Rolling Stone interview, Adam22 laid out his vision. I want to give a platform to voices nobody's hearing, let them tell their stories without a censor button. That mission statement defined No Jumper's early days. A platform that didn't shy away from controversy and wasn't afraid to dig into the gritty corners of hip-hop culture. His sharp eye for talent and his real down-to-earth vibe created a magnetic pull, turning No Jumper...
Sure, that sounds good, but like I said, bro, it just sounds like homie was just manipulating the people at the bottom who was just desperate to just go famous off clickbait and rage bait content. Like I said, I don't really think it has anything to do with underground scene. Like, bro's not showcasing art. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, yeah, he's showcasing... I don't even think he plays music. Like, yeah, he let people come up there and, like, cause a scene and, like, get clickbaits and shit off them, but is bro even playing their music? Like, because, like I said, I don't really watch it like that, so I don't really, like... I think I maybe watched maybe 1 or 2 of his podcasts, and, like, they weren't even the full thing. Because, like I said, it was just nonsense. I don't know if homie even plays their music, their videos, nothing. Like, I think it literally is just clickbait, bro. So, like I said, all that being the legend of hip-hop, miss me.
Into a cultural juggernaut. Fans ate up his boldness, from razor-sharp questions to spinning backstage drama into must-watch content. But here's where it gets messy. That skyrocketed...
See what he just said? Spinning backstage drama, bro. It's just drama. Like, they're not even actually playing music. It's just drama.
Success planted the seeds for Adam22's addiction to the spotlight. He figured out fast that controversy pulls in views like nothing else. And soon, every move he made seemed laser-focused on pushing boundaries to keep the audience hooked. He's not just a podcaster, he's a content machine who knows how to play the public's curiosity.
If you want to build an app and have no idea how to code or where to start...
But that controversy is king brand became a double-edged sword, dragging Adam22 into a downward spiral, where he didn't just lose his moral compass, he crashed headfirst into a pile of serious legal trouble. Adam22's fall from respected hip-hop podcaster to controversy kingpin started when he took a hard pivot into the adult content game, a move many called a straight-up betrayal of any moral line. Once the trailblazing face of No Jumper hyping underground artists and rising rappers, he began turning heads by openly championing and diving into plug talk with his wife Lena the Plug. The show's premise alone was a jaw-dropper: invite a woman for an interview, then roll cameras for a sex scene with her. For a lot of fans, this wasn't just adult content, it was a wild mix of...
That's a whole industry in itself. I have nothing to do with. It's older than myself. So, can't really speak on that. You know what I mean? You gotta get your money how you gonna get your money. You know what I mean? And I guess you can't help who you love. But again, a homie just seems like he's all over the place between his marriage and trying to raise clout. Like, it just seems like he was just all twisted up in there mentally. So God bless him. Just like I said, I can't even talk bad about him. I don't know him personally. It just seems like he's another human being that just got caught up. Could happen to the best of us.
Entertainment and personal sex life, milked to the max for views. One story that sums up the mess is Eliza Jane, an influencer who'd been on No Jumper. She shared that after saying no to filming a scene with Adam and Lena, she got trashed on their live stream, mocked and humiliated in front of thousands. The minute I refused that scene, he started trying to make me look like garbage on No Jumper. Jane said, her experience exposed the ugly power dynamic. Adam wasn't just a host, he ran a platform.
Yo, Connor, welcome in, bro. What up, my guy? How you doing today? Welcome in.
With millions of followers where he could build up or bury a guest's image in minutes. That kind of clout turned a collaboration off.
So wait, did they just say that he basically just asked the lady to do a scene with him and his wife and she said no, and then he basically just went on his podcast and just talked shit about that lady? Like, what? That's so weird. Another L for Adam. Let's give another L for Adam, chat. What a weirdo. Yo, Brent, welcome in, bro.
Into subtle coercion. Say no and you might lose your shot or get publicly dragged.
Oh my god. Yeah, yo, you missed it. So apparently, because like I said, I'm educated. Oh my goodness, don't say that right now. Yo, so apparently he made a coin that said that, and like I didn't even know that, bro. Like, bro really made it out of his way to make a whole cryptocurrency based off that. Like, that's weird.
If Plug Talk lit the spark of controversy, the June 2023 scandal was the dynamite that blew Adam's reputation to bits. Just days after their wedding, he dropped
He said, yeah, he's broke. Shit, I'm broke too, bro.
A bombshell. Lena had filmed an adult scene with...
Shit, I ain't that broke, though. I'm gonna go get another job. The whole reason he let her do it. Shit, I'm gonna do the Roscoe Dash, or what was homie? Young Jock. I'm gonna go fucking drive Uber, son. Before you catch me on OF, I'm gonna drive Uber, cause she make money and he not making enough for her. Like I said, bro, fuck it. I'm gonna be single driving Uber. Cause fuck that. I mean, yeah, look, like she looks nice, but yo, you know how much stress comes, bro. You see how much stress comes behind this face, bro? You don't understand. Yo, she looks nice, but you know how much fucking stress comes behind this lady, probably, dude. Ugh, all this shit that I heard about. Ugh, let's just keep it going. And like I said, much respect to her. She can get it how she lives. Because like I said, I can't talk bad about anybody, how they get their money. But listen, man, they just got a lot on the brain with them.
Earlier claims of rejecting open relationships.
Oh, see, look. Right there. Look, right there already. Wallin for... This is what we call wallin for respect. Let me teach this. This is what we call wallin for respect. Okay? So we have this term in New York where you tell people like, oh, you're wallin out. So when you tell people they're wallin out, it's like, it's that Jadakiss LOX song, wall out, you know, you're bugging. Like, you're just doing too much. For my Spanish people, demasiado. You know what I'm saying? So you're just doing too much. So when you're wilding for respect, you just put it two and two together. You're doing too much for respect, bro. And a lot of people now, they equate that respect to money and clicks, which is not good business. Not good business at all.
Lena confirmed it, the internet lost it. Memes and mockery flooded in, slapping Adam with the brutal nickname Century's biggest cuck.
Hey guys, guess what I'm shooting with today? It's finally happened.
Instead of
damn, stressed. What time is it? It's like 10 o'clock. I don't know, bro. I'm filming this reaction video right now. Maybe later.
calming the storm, he leaned into it, hyping the video's 1-week anniversary and bragging it boosted Lena's career and their business. That cocky move only poured fuel on the fire. Rappers who'd once vibed with No Jumper cut ties, slamming Adam as a pimp and morally bankrupt. The hashtag #GenCancelAdam22 spread like wildfire on Twitter. But did he hit pause? Nope. He kept pumping out shocking YouTube content, flipping off community guidelines. In one live stream, he shrugged, "I'm just doing my job and we do it out of love and respect." Fans saw right through it, a flimsy excuse for...
What's I'm doing my job? What the fuck is that job? Just post content, bro. Like what? Yo, see, this is, yo, you don't ever want to go viral for shit like this, bro. It's not worth it. Like, there's no amount of money worth it. He said, "I shall return." Yeah, my bad, bro. I'm sorry. Just gotta educate myself on what's going on out there in the world, bro. You know, we gotta educate yourself on the ditties that they don't talk about all the time, on the ditties that don't go to jail all the time.
Jumper employees summed
This is definitely another form of the diddler.
it up.
The faces change, but the game stays the same.
If he'd known when to stop, things might have been different. But he treated pushing the public's buttons like a game. Meanwhile, No Jumper
And yo, thank you for the love. I appreciate you. Shout out to the homie Connor for the giveies. Let's go.
itself took a dark turn. Once a platform for deep hip-hop talks, it slid into chasing viral stunts, promoting gang violence, extreme political fights, and in-house drama between hosts. Former employee Lush once said Adam actively encouraged the chaos, no matter the cost to his team's mental health. No Jumper lost its heart, turning into a cheap entertainment show where real value got swapped for fake.
See, this is exactly what I'm saying. Like, look, you're bringing on trans people, you're bringing on sex workers and shit like that, trying to be fake progressive. But at the end of the day, look, you're just exploiting the shit out of people and just making it a bad mental health environment, bro. Like, come on.
Drama and staged beef.
How did you
Can't say it enough.
get into it to begin with?
He was cloud chasing off
Man,
Kevo.
shut up. I just said let the man talk.
What'd you say, Kevo? Bro, suck my dick, bro. That's a.
Hey, stop
bro.
playing before I smack you out.
Do it.
Same old phone? Nah.
See, like,
Upgrade to the new Galaxy Z.
like, what is that, bro? Like, you're not even gonna tell them chill, nothing. Like, you're not even gonna try to diffuse that situation. Like, you're just gonna let them just spark up like that. Like, that's crazy. Making them look
The problem
terrible,
isn't
bro.
adult content itself that can be legit with consent and transparency.
Shit, making us
How
look
Adam
terrible.
wielded his power. He's been accused of exploiting his influence to pressure vulnerable women, turning personal relationships into products, career opportunities into bargaining chips, and crises into cash cows. In the end, Adam commodified his marriage and personal life, prioritizing profit and clout over ethic. He didn't just wreck his own image, he dragged No Jumper from a respected podcast to a poster child for exploitation and fakery. Instead of stepping back when boundaries blurred, he doubled down, a choice that cost him his reputation and career. If the adult content controversies only cracked the surface, the chain of disasters that followed, from a crypto meltdown to a barrage of lawsuits, shoved Adam22 and No Jumper straight off the cliff. In April 2025, Adam
See, like, bro, like, what credible person would want to do business with you, son? Like, like, there's, like, you know, it's crazy. Like, homie was around so many people, but, like, you're really not around anybody. Like, let's be honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then look, like, you just nonsense, bro.
dropped a YouTube video.
And no disrespect to anybody who's doing business with, but like I said, bro, like, if you're around people like this and like you allow yourself to be susceptible to like those type of moves and shit like that, like, that's on you, bro.
Titled No Jumper is Going Bankrupt. Looking exhausted and bitter as he spilled a secret he'd kept hidden too long. There's something I haven't told you guys, No Jumper's going broke. Between our two YouTube channels, we pulled over 25 million views last month. How could we possibly be bankrupt? Then came the gut punch answer. The company was bleeding $2 million a month. 15 employees got the boot. The Melrose store shuttered, and the headquarters shrank to a third of its size just to cut costs.
Oh shit, that actually just reminded me. I did see one of those podcasts when those two boys went up there from Chicago and he was trying to basically get them to talk about a situation that happened with, I think it was like Gilly's son or something like that, or like people that were involved in that situation. And then they were like, yeah, bro, we're going to tell you everything. Like, as soon as we get there, like, don't worry, like, just fly us out, pay for this, and this. And they did. And then they paid them. And the homies, they got up there. And all those dudes did was just promote their show. And they got up out of there. They didn't tell homie nothing. I saw that. I saw that. That just reminded me of that. Oh, shit.
Well, let's start here. We expanded too much during COVID at just about the exact moment that our revenue streams all took a hit. We hired a whole bunch of editors and other employees, and we bought a huge office building that cost us almost $4 million, thinking that the growth that we were experiencing during the pandemic was going to continue.
Adam himself copped to the root cause, a string of boneheaded business moves he spearheaded. During the pandemic, when viewership skyrocketed, he bet the farm on the idea that the gold...
See, I can't even be mad at that because, like I said, regardless... I mean, like I said, he's obviously not the best person in the world, but I'm just trying to speak bias with no bias here. You can't be mad at a person for trying to make solid business moves and then they're, you know, it just fucks up. I guess, you know, that's the human side of it. So, I guess.
Golden era would last forever. He splurged $4 million
Trying to play devil's advocate here.
on an office building, hired a ton of editors and staff, and poured cash into production, all without a solid long-term revenue plan. We thought the pandemic growth would keep going, but sadly it didn't, he admitted. When views on YouTube, Snapchat, and Facebook tanked, revenue plummeted 80% and everything collapsed like dominoes. The knockout blow, No Jumper's main Instagram account, a key promo and money-making tool, got wiped out after nearly a decade of building, gone overnight. His confessions painted a grim picture. No Jumper looked flashy on the outside, but was rotting within. Adam blamed
Yo, what up,
circumstances
Mateos?
and
Welcome in, bro.
uncontrollable factors, but also fessed up to his lack of discipline and long-term vision. I should have taken a page from DJ Vlad and kept costs as low as possible, he said, a late regret that he'd let bloated operations and overhead devour profit. But instead of cutting losses and rebuilding smart, Adam took a darker, shadier path, one that turned him into the face of one of 2025's most notorious crypto scandals.
What does your video sound like?
Nah, so this is it's a reaction video to the Dark Downfall of Adam22. I don't know if your dad's gonna want you watching this, bro. This isn't for kids. I don't know if your dad's gonna want you watching this. This isn't Pokemon. Bro said, I'm crying. I'm calling him right now. I'm calling your dad. Nah, I'm crying. That's mad funny. Yeah, Mateos, you're funny.
Needs me to make things extra delicious for Nate.
On February 18th, 2025, Adam22 launched Adam22 coin on the Solana blockchain, hyping it as a life-changing opportunity for fans. The token started at 0.05, spiked to 0.15 in just 30 minutes, with trading volume hitting 10,000 ETH, numbers that got investors buzzing. But hours later, the liquidity vanished and the price crashed to 0.5.
Yo, have a good night, bro. Take it easy, alright?
Genius to see it. This was a classic rug pull, where the project creator drains the funds.
You too, bro. Stay safe, please.
Accusations of a pump and dump scheme spread like wildfire. YouTuber CoffeeZilla, a big name in crypto investigations, revealed he'd warned Adam beforehand. I told him this was a scam, that he'd either get played or scam others himself. Adam brushed it off, saying, I just got paid to tweet and knew nothing about the project. After the token tanked, he quietly deleted all related posts, a move the public...
Yo, did he just say he only got paid to tweet? That's such a lie, bro. That was clearly your concept. Like, nobody else came up with that but you, bro. Like, come on, stop it. You know that you came up with that. Keep it a buck, bro. Come on, stop it.
Saw as dodging accountability. The backlash was ferocious. One ex-user raged. He begged people to pour money into his trash coin, then ghosted when it crashed. This isn't a mistake, it's a scam. On Reddit, a small-time investor shared, I trusted Adam22 because he's...
First said I trusted Adam.
I lost nearly $5,000 on Adam22 coin. He didn't even apologize. When pressed, Adam coldly replied, it was just a business project. That short answer said it all. Other people's losses were never his concern, as long as he got paid. If the crypto fiasco wasn't enough to bury him, the lawsuits that followed nailed the coffin shut. In August 2025, Jeremiah Reed sued Adam and No Jumper, claiming he was assaulted at their Burbank headquarters, leaving him with a broken nose, bruised eye, and over $10,000 in stolen property. Reed said Adam knew about the risk of violence but did nothing, turning the workplace into a chaotic and dangerous mess. A former employee called No Jumper a drama arena, where conflicts were encouraged just for viral clips. In January...
See, I can't say it enough, bro. Like, literally, like, look. That's a dude from Ray Schreimer.
2025, ex-employee Harmonious Yuri filed another lawsuit, accusing Adam of enabling harassment, discrimination, and wrongful termination. Adam dismissed it as extortion, but his smug denials only reinforced his image as a boss who never owns up and happily throws...
Yeah, this guy's the worst, bro.
In a desperate bid to claw back views, Adam leaned into shock tactics, firing a host live on a live stream with a cold, honestly, it's probably best if you just leave.
Lush,
wow.
You lied to me.
What?
You lied to me, Lush.
About what?
What I just tried to talk to you about in the hall?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna take you providing the entire Discord chat and pointing out line by line things that you didn't say that I'm being told by multiple people that you did say.
I can show you the entire chat. I didn't say that shit.
I honestly think, at least for now, maybe we could come to the bottom of this at some point, but it's probably better that you see it.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Launching a For the Love of Lena game show to find an adult film actor worthy of his wife, marketed as a business move, faking a coming out as gay to troll the LGBTQ community for clicks. dropping a self-mocking cuck-coin token that suckered fans before crashing, and begging viewers for financial help with $5 to $100 YouTube memberships to get their names in a video, even after being called out for scamming and commodifying everything. In No Jumper's final months, Adam22 was like a captain on a sinking ship shouting full speed ahead, not to reach safe shores but to stir up as much chaos as possible before going under. Instead of stabilizing the brand, cutting risks, and rebuilding trust, he doubled down on stunts, as if testing how many boundaries he could smash. Each move didn't save No Jumper, it just tied more rocks to the sinking ship, dragging it down faster. One of the most infuriating moments came when Adam fired a host live on air. No prep, no private meeting, no heads up, just a cold decision in front of thousands watching. In the awkward exchange, Adam said, "I could show you the whole chat. I didn't say that." Honestly, at least for now, maybe we can clear this up later.
That's a grown-ass man, by the way. I can show you the whole chat.
It's probably best if you just leave. Alright, if that wasn't shocking enough, he crossed another moral line with the For the Love of Lena game show, billed as a contest to find an adult film actor qualified to be with his wife. Then he faked being gay, admitting he fooled the world for laughs and raging the LGBTQ.
Bro, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Like, he's just reaching, bro. Like, he has no idea what he wants to do at this point, bro. He's just scrambling.
Community. When stunts failed to save No Jumper, he turned to begging fans for $5 to $100 memberships to get their name in a video, fresh off being accused of scamming and monetizing everything. To fans, this wasn't about saving a brand, it was a live self-destruction, torching every moral boundary for short-term views and cash. Each stunt was another stone dragging the ship down faster. In the end, Adam cemented his fall by becoming a brand ambassador for Cuck Chairs, a Swedish furniture line known for designs catering to niche sexual preferences. It wasn't just a bizarre curtain call for No Jumper, it was the final nail in—
Bro, what? Like, how do you even find that, man? What the fuck?
The coffin for a once respected figure in underground hip-hop. From the most powerful gatekeeper of rap culture, Adam22 turned himself into a
How you go from riding bikes to this?
Symbol of corruption, failing financially and morally. With lawsuits still pending, his path back is all but blocked for good. Peel back the layers of Adam22's story, and you'll see it's not about one big misstep. It's a slow burn of tiny choices made daily under the crushing weight of the attention economy. At the start, his motives were pure: build a platform for voices nobody else heard. Curiosity, a knack for pushing boundaries, and the thrill of diving into taboo topics.
I could see
gave him
that.
his edge. But once view counts became his compass, the mission took a backseat to the algorithm's reward-punish game. What sparked a reaction got doubled down on. What didn't got ditched. Nobody wakes up one day deciding to sell their soul. It's a gradual slide, millimeter by millimeter, until you're staring over the edge of the
I don't know, bro, at this
From
point.
there, personal choices and platform dynamics started feeding off each other. Adam's professional identity fused with his private life. He stopped interviewing about culture and started turning his marriage and self-respect into content fodder. Consent, supposed to be free and clear, got twisted when power and platform clout tilted the scales. Collaboration offers looked like opportunities.
Nah, say it like it is, bro. He just started tweaking.
And risk getting roasted in front of millions. This isn't just one guy's moral fumble. It's a snapshot of a bigger truth. Anyone with a mic and a big enough audience can define right and wrong in a split second. The financial crash didn't just happen out of nowhere. Wild expansion during the pandemic, banking on endless growth, built a bloated cost machine. When the graphs tanked, survival instincts kicked in, pushing the operator to chase bigger shocks, firing staff on live streams to turn HR into entertainment. Game showifying his marriage, faking a coming out for laughs, and betting it all on a meme coin. Each move came with a self-serving excuse. Just content, just business.
Talk about down treacherous, bro. Like, you are literally scraping the bottom of the barrel at that point. Oh, and isn't that bro? That's that kid. Yo.
They see
oh my goodness.
Props, trust swapped for gambling chips, and humiliation branded as a business.
Bruh.
You can almost understand why someone would go this far. The loneliness at the top, the pressure to outdo last week's big moment, the fear of being replaced when the algorithm shifts its taste. In that light, Adam's like a guy trapped in a content meat grinder. The faster it spins, the more it chews him up. But sympathy doesn't erase the truth. When boundaries get trampled over and over, people get hurt. An employee fired in front of thousands, the LGBTQ+ community trolled for clout, small-time investors left holding the bag after a token crash, and fans after everything asked to donate.
Yo, every clip they showed of that girl with that hat on, bro, she just looked like... Hold on.
Small-time investors left holding the bag after...
Yeah, she just looks so distraught, bro. She's like, shit, why am I here? She's like, yo, I shouldn't have even did this shit, bro.
A token crash, And fans, after everything, asked to donate as if they haven't already paid enough with their time and trust. For content creators, this saga raises hard...
I'm surprised Thrasher didn't sue him for that.
Asked to donate as if they haven't already paid enough with their time and trust. For
Oh,
content
wow.
creators, this saga raises hard questions. Where's the line you won't cross? Is it worth dragging staff, personal life, or vulnerable communities into a script just for a viral moment? Once you make an exception, does it become the new normal? And when the pressure to grow piles up, what's the signal to stop before you lose yourself? For fans, it's a chance to look in the mirror. What kind of content do we reward? And what are we feeding when we hit play? Is trust in fandom enough to skip doing homework before investing in a project or product? When we see boundaries bending, our reactions walking away, speaking up, or backing creators who put people over algorithms, shape the future of the content world. Maybe the sharpest takeaway from Adam22's story is this: attention can open doors, but it can also become an addiction. Sometimes the only way to stay on track is to let an idea die if it...
Shit, I'm not gonna lie, bro. If you could have shorted this man's stock, I would have made a lot of money shorting this man's stock, bro. For real.
survives by hurting
I
others.
tell you,
It's a
I
slower
saw
road,
this coming
less
from a mile
flashy,
away.
but in the end, it preserves the one thing no algorithm can replace once it's gone: self-respect. The fallout from Adam22's antics is a one-way street. There's no undoing it. He's lost damn near everything a once respected podcasting career. His
Bro,
personal...
what the fuck is that on the table, bro? What the fuck is that on the table? Yeah, see, this is why I don't like this guy already, because what is that? I don't know. That shit, I don't like it. Whatever it is, I don't like it. Fuck this guy, bro. I tried to hold it back, but after seeing that on the table, bro, I don't like this guy. Like, what does that grow in my head?
There's no undoing it.
It's supposed to be Ice Spice. Bro, I was about to be like, yo, what is that?
Lost damn near everything a once respected podcasting career.
What Kevin Hart say in that movie? He said, I don't understand it, so I'm gonna take it as disrespect.
Personal reputation and the trust of most loyal fans. No Jumper, once a shining beacon of underground hip-hop culture, is now dismissed as trash content and stripped of its cred in the community. Social media comments drip with regret and rage. Content. I used to love No Jumper for its raw interviews, but now it's just a clown show. One fan wrote on Reddit, another piled on, Adam22 had it all, but he chose to torch it for a few extra views. What really turned the public against him wasn't just the controversies, it was his smug, unapologetic attitude. Instead of owning up or making amends, he lashed out at fans and media, calling lawsuits ridiculous and dodging any shred of accountability. The I don't care vibe is what killed any sympathy for him, one journalist noted. Adam22's future, it's a giant question mark. With ongoing lawsuits, No Jumper teetering on bankruptcy,
academics too, bro. I don't know how he...
There's no clear path back. His story is a brutal lesson in what happens when you spit on ethics and turn the internet into a chaos factory. Adam22
Yo, look at this dude, bro. He just looks crazy.
He's a walking warning of how a career can implode when someone can't rein themselves in, willing to trade everything, family, reputation, morals, for a hit of attention.
Nah, yeah, like homie said, bro. Key takeaway from this, self-respect. You gotta have self-respect, bro, because those clicks and the bread is just not worth it. That's just really not worth it at all.